Good morning. Today, Mo's Garage is moving over to Sean's Garage for our Moto Guzzi maintenance special. Awesome. Let's go. So this is our Moto Guzzi V7 3 Sport, or actually V7 3 Special. We're going to try out our new windshield, which we installed yesterday. And the reason we're going to go over to Sean's house is that he has a lift, and it makes life a little easier. And here's my buddy Sean. So awesome. Welcome to Sean's Garage. And how I can go?
It'll stop at the top. You can push that red lever down and put the lock on it. See the red lever there? It'll swing down. There you go, and then you can just go up to however high you want.
One more, I think. And then down, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
That's amazing. That's awesome.
It's gonna make it a lot nicer.
No, on your back, working on this bike today for sure. Yeah, that's really nice. Good things with having friends. Okay, so step one is we're going to change the oil in the back here in the, I'm not sure what you would call that. That's kind of the part of the final drive shaft. And we already kind of took a look at this and found out that it was pretty loose to begin with. And somehow I had a socket and it's down here. Okay, so we actually, there was a 2x4 underneath there. I loosened it up, but yeah, so it's loose. Good news is that looks like the oil is actually where it needed to be. You can barely see it coming out over here, so that's good. So we're gonna put this in, all our bits and pieces up here so we don't lose it. And then between that, and we've got to most likely get this other thing. I'm gonna guess, just because everybody seems to like 13 millimeters. I'm not sure why 13 millimeters is so popular. Oh, I was wrong. So it looks like 14 it is. Nope, not even close. Okay, so it looks like 17 is actually the magic number. And let's kind of loosen them up just a little bit. Here. The short beats being on the floor, trying to get this kind of stuff done. Grab your funnel real quick.
I can hold it there while you.
So yeah, huge thanks to Sean, because this is almost civilized. Okay, and that is pretty yuck. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, so I would say that most likely needed replaced. Okay, so I'm going to put the original plug back in temporarily.
We got a magnet on it?
Yeah, actually, you know what? If you have a sec.
Here.
Let me
off and see what it is. Here, give me that. Give me this, and you can do that.
I wouldn't be surprised to see metal shavings. Just from a standpoint of this is, you know, pretty much a brand new bike from that Sony. So we will let that drip for a while. And then next step is the gearbox. So good news, bad news. I left my parts on my house. Typical.
You're not supposed to tell that.
Typical. That's fine. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to just, before I run back to the house to go pick it up, the bike's still warm. I'm just going to empty all the oil out, and we'll call it good at that point in time. And then we'll run back to the house, get the parts we need. We're going to do the gearbox next, but strangely enough, I actually bought the official Moto Guzzi manual. Does not really cover changing the oil in the gearbox, which I thought was kind of interesting to say the least.
What is that? That's a 12.
We'll just give it a quick. I got it.
Oh, okay. What'd you
So
use?
that was a little tight.
What'd you use?
Brute force.
Oh, just a 3/8 after all that.
So I'm going to give you that back. Okay, so this is the fill-up. Yeah, I'm not... I need to do a little research on this because I'm not 100% certain how to check the oil level, etc., etc. So we'll have to look at it. And here's the other plug, which looks just like the other one, with its own little O-ring. And back at the house, I have another O-ring, believe it or not. And then we've got the big giant 24. No way to get a socket to here, which is not great. I'm not super happy about that. So right-hand rule, that way.
Oh, yeah, you're right, because it's going up, yeah.
Okay, well, good news is it wasn't on there with a ton of force. Bad news is there a way to take it off without taking a bath in oil, right? Oops, yep. And it's warm. That's good. Okay, so that's the transmission fluid. Good news is the engine oil is right next to it, so we don't have to worry too much about moving the oil pan per se. And I'm going to go on that one. It was 13 millimeters. About to find out if I'm correct. Yeah, I'm going to have to see if I have one of those offset wrenches to put some kind of a torque on this. We'll see.
Oh, yeah. Torque it back on, huh?
Luckily, I have a whole set of...
I've got some U-joints, but...
Well, the problem is that the crossover tube between the
Not gonna
exhaust...
let you stick it on there, huh?
Yeah, that's really what's causing
You might have to do the old, that feels good.
Yep, well, I like to call it the calibrated arm,
Oh,
right?
well, yeah.
That one. And there's also there's an oil filter that goes underneath this thing here. Kind of a weird color. It's kind of an odd brown, isn't it? And it too had a magnetic plug. And looks like there's definitely some, I don't see any big chunks though.
Some glitter. Nothing too scary there.
I don't think so.
What are you doing, Mo?
Oh yeah, so we forgot to take the oil filter out, so we're gonna take that out. There's a bolt underneath there that I'm trying to get out as it's raining oil on my fingers. I'm pretty close. Feels like it's right there. Oh, there it is. So this has a massive oil filter that comes out. I would say that's pretty big.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so we've got all the oil drained. We're ready to rock and roll. And it's a pretty simple matter of just putting stuff back together again. We have a new washer over here for this plug. It's kind of got an interesting little rubber ring around it. I'm going to do this just really quick because I'm sure there's going to be some last minute oil that comes out. And we'll put the new plug in and screw that back in. We were quite happy to find out that our oil actually already has a little spout on it, so that's a good thing. That was pretty awesome. So Put it back in. And then grab our handy dandy torque wrench. I'm going to put this up to 12 Newton meters. The maintenance manual does not give a torque spec, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. It does give one for the oil at 12, so we'll leave this one at 12. And I cannot say enough about having an electronic digital torque wrench. It makes life a lot easier. Voila, we got the beep. I've got a new O-ring for the plug that goes here, so that key goes in here real quick. For our next trick, we're going to try to get oil, or gear oil, in here without making a big giant mess. So, as the saying goes, we are about to find out. So we want to put enough oil in here until it starts running out.
There it is.
Good enough? Put the plug back in. And there's absolutely no torque spec on this. So it'll be the calibrated nose arm torque spec. And those on, they're very secured, I mean, not secure, but very tight to begin with, so I'm not going to get too carried away with that. Okay. So that guy is done, which is good. Okay, so next step, we're going to move over to the transmission, where we will put a new O-ring on the plug down there. The nice thing about these awesome floors is that, boy, they definitely hide black and white stuff like you would not believe. Okay, so this guy we're going to screw back up where it came from. It's going to be hard to say on the video camera, but it's fine. This goes here. And this too will have to be kind of a calibrated arm. There's zero information about the transmission in the Moto Guzzi manual, which I thought was kind of interesting. So unfortunately, there's I think I mentioned before, there's a crossover here on the exhaust that makes putting a socket not an option. So we'll give it the calibrated arm. And I think that'll be good. And then this takes 1 liter of this high-flow gear oil. So, and this is 1 liter, so I should be able to pour that directly in. Okay, so I think that's that. And we will go ahead and put the cover back on real quick. Again, no torque spec on this guy, so we do have a new O-ring for it. And I should have my wrench right here. Back to my calibrated hand. Okay, that's the transmission done. So then last but not least, it's time for the engine. And the engine, we have our oil drain pan. Get a new one of that. We'll put him here on the side. That's 12 meters. So we'll go ahead and get this set up. It actually should be already set up at 12 meters, so that's good. No. Yeah, perfect.
There it is. Yay!
We got that one done. And then next is we have our oil filter. Pretty crazy looking. This would be handy for sure. There it goes. Now that we have the O-ring on, as we like to say, take two.
Is that washer going to go too?
And Sean, being the great guy he is, reminds me that we don't want to do this a third time, even though it's very entertaining. And that we also need a washer on this guy here. Too funny. Actually, it was all these towels that were kind of covering it up.
Too much stuff going on.
Okay, take two, take three, take four. Theoretically, it's all on here now.
It's kind of like an episode of the non-bearded mechanic.
Yeah. Okay, now we got it done. We got all the washers.
Now you're going to slay it.
Good there. Let's do a quick threading by hand. Make sure it's not cross-threaded. Go ahead and tighten it up. No torque spec was given. I'm going to go to 10 Newton meters just to be safe. Or not. So I'm thinking I'm going to just call it good. I don't think we'll try one more. There it is. Okay, so good. What else have we forgotten, Sean?
Just put oil in it. Let's go ride.
Yep, okay, so let's go put oil in it. Awesome. So we're done. Oil in the transmission, oil in the gearbox, oil in the engine, oil and filter with all washers. So we're good to go. So now it's just go ahead and fire up and see if you see any leaks. And I think other than that, that will conclude today's little fun. So we'll just come back in a second. We'll fire it up. Awesome. Well, before we die of carbon monoxide poisoning, I declare this free of leaks and the job done.
Sweet.
Awesome. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye.
This video, hit subscribe and give us a big like down below. Thanks for watching.